Well, hey everyone. Today we're going to be sharing with you the what's working now in selling online because let's be honest, social media is the super highway of sales. And the number one question on everyone's mind in 2025 is what's actually working now.
Mm.
And we recently had just a simply amazing discovery inside the virtual business school where we help people put simple systems in place by focusing on the fast fundamentals of growth to make sales every single day in their business. We found that in a matter of sometimes a day, 2 days, maybe 3 to 5 days, that people have been able to see 15, 20x returns on their entire annual investment in the virtual business school by using very simple, basic templates that we provide as an ongoing part of what you learn and receive inside the virtual business school. So today we're going to do something really fun for you. And Danielle and myself are actually going to be giving you a peek behind the curtain of 3 templates that 3 of our students just recently used that made an immediate ROI on these unbelievably basic, simple tools. And it's going to be really interesting to unpack this together and talk about it. One, because you're going to be like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And we're going to say, yep, that's it. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kelly Roach. I'm the founder of the Virtual Business School. I've been teaching people how to grow, build, and scale 6 through 8 figure companies in the online world since 2012. Our company has been on the Inc. 5000 list multiple times. We've helped hundreds and hundreds of people to build wildly successful businesses online so they can take sabbaticals, retire their spouses, take vacations with their families, build their dream homes, buy their parents a new home, get their kids out of debt, and every other dream that you could possibly imagine. And about a year ago, we launched the Virtual Business School, which is my 6th company, because we discovered after helping hundreds of people build 6 to 8 figure companies, a couple things. Number one, the vast majority of entrepreneurs are failing because they're focused on building businesses that are very complex, very expensive to run, and they don't have the basic fundamentals working for them. And therefore, no matter how hard they work, no matter how many hours they put in, and no matter how hard they try, they can't seem to get traction. And number two, there's a massive barrier to entry in the online space for people to learn the things that are actually working. Usually you have to be in a mastermind that's $80,000 or more, or you have to invest in very expensive high ticket coaching and consulting just to figure out what even makes a successful business. And then for a lot of people, by the time they actually start getting results, they're in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, which takes them years and years to recover from. And we're going to stop that. We're going to stop that together. And that's the mission, vision, and goal of the Virtual Business School. A lot of you know the amazing Danielle Cevallos, who's here with me today. Danielle helped me to scale my first company to 8 figures. And then I actually tapped Danielle and asked her to help me build 3 of my other companies. And so she kind of has her hands in the brand strategy, the growth strategy for all of the companies across the portfolio. And her and I live, breathe, eat, sleep in the trenches of what's working now in sales and marketing. And it's kind of like our passion. It's our thing, right? So what we want to do for you guys today is really just pull the curtain back on some super simple things that you can do that can add tens of thousands of dollars to your bottom line every single month. And maybe just remind you of some of the fundamentals of fast and profitable growth in your business so that you can have more success. Because a lot of you that are watching this video, you don't need to work longer, harder hours. You don't need to do more. And what you certainly don't need to do is keep pursuing these fancy, expensive, complicated tools and funnels and evergreen strategies and all of these things. You could probably cut out 80% of what you're doing in your business right now, and you could put more money in the bank at the end of the day. Is there anyone here that would love to save themselves 20 plus hours a week and get bigger and better results in less time? Anyone? Let me know in the chat. Is there anyone here that would love to cut 20 plus hours a week out of their calendar and get bigger and better results? Well, guess what? When you use the templates that we provide every single month in the Virtual Business School, you can do exactly that. So Danielle, I'll go ahead and turn it over to you.
Yeah, a couple things before we dive in today. There's a couple of like high level things you need to understand. The templates we're going to show you are very sales focused. Even the content posts that we give you, these are designed to get people to take action. What we don't want is for you to buy a bunch of templates to build your brand, throw them in AI and let AI create some sort of generic content that's not really you. We are sharing templates that are designed to get people to take action, and they are sort of under the assumption that you have started to build your brand in some capacity with content that is uniquely yours, ideas that are uniquely yours, and hopefully a little bit of your personality. So that's where these things fit in. What we teach inside the virtual business school is really focused on helping you build out a sales system, A to Z, complete, find new people, nurture people, get them to buy from you. We have lots of training on how to build a brand that is intelligent and compelling and personable and honest, and we have live master classes every month. So that is kind of a separate thing. I just want to make that disclaimer because we are not like, here's some templates to post on your social media every day to build your brand. Use AI to make yourself into a generic fluff person on the internet. That's not what we're doing here today. But there is a science behind how to create content, messages, and have sales conversations that actually get people to take action. So that's what we're doing. Many of you have already built brands. A lot of the things that we're going to share with you today, these are people who are really sitting on, a couple thousand followers, not millions, but like maybe a couple thousand, even a couple hundred. They have a proven offer. Even if they're offering something new, we're going to show you some people who've offered some new things, but they've worked with people in the past. They know what they're doing. They're good at what they do. And they're just sitting on all this revenue because they're not making asks in the right way with enough intensity, enough consistency. Some of you are not in that season of business. Maybe you're newer. That's okay because the same principles apply. And again, inside the virtual business school, we give you all of it. We give you how to build the brand, how to convert, all the things. So if you're not in there, you need to get in there because we're giving you the full complete system. Today's a snapshot. Today is going to be a snapshot of how to get people to take action. And what we want you guys to see is how simple it is to take one of our templates. Like literally, if you join us today, and those of you who joined us this week, there were so many of you who've already joined. There are templates in your portal right now that you can grab and literally send out like 10 DMs or post on social like right now and start getting traction. And we've had people do that this week. One template, making sales, doing the sales call, closing the deal, money in the bank in less than 4 days. So
Mhm.
we're going to walk you through that, but I just wanted to give that big disclaimer. If you're not in the virtual business school, you can get in for $49, no contract, steal our templates. If you don't love it, you can leave.
Yeah.
You will love it because it's amazing. But if you don't, no worries, steal our templates, get in there, get $49 worth of templates. It's a pretty sweet deal. So Kelly, I will send it back to you, but I did want to give that disclaimer there for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, I'm going to give you all the biggest big money tip that you're ever going to get in your business, which is you have to be obsessed with understanding what your market wants and needs and making offers that are relevant for them. There has to be a precise market timing, pricing match with what you're offering. And we've been teaching inside the virtual business school people, all of our students, how to launch their trust building offers, which is probably the most important thing to do for your business in 2025. And, we've had people just this week, for example, close over 200 new customers using this brand new strategy. We literally designed the phrase trust building offer. It's a completely new strategy. We've never taught it before. We're teaching it inside the virtual business school. And, we have another customer that just closed 140 people with it.
Mhm.
We have people every single day launching their trust building offers and then basically upselling into their high ticket offers on the back end of that. There is a really specific way of doing that. There is a right way and a wrong way of doing that because one way will attract best buyers and high ticket clients that are dream clients that upsell and spend money and refer people. And the other one is going to attract kind of the deadbeats that aren't going to pay their bills, that aren't going to do the work, that are never going to help you build your brand. So, what I would say to all of you is knowing what is going to play in the market of today is really critical. And right now, if you look at consumer trends on a global scale, a lot of consumer trends are driven by convenience. People want simplicity, they want ease, and they want it fast. And that is what the trust building offer is going to do for you. It is a checkout line, instant
Mhm.
response to something that you're putting in the market that people want to take action on immediately and can see an immediate result from, which creates instant trust, which otherwise could take you 6, 9, or 12 months to do with other approaches to marketing your business. And this is why the virtual business school is so unbelievably powerful. Congrats to Marsha. I saw you just joined. Congrats to everyone that's joining us. Team, if you could put the link in the chat for anyone that is here with us today that isn't already a member, this is a complete no brainer. We're making it easy for you to access the same things that people pay excess of $80,000 to access. You can access for $49 a month, $539 for the year. There's a whole host of unbelievable bonuses that you get when you join us. And should we do something for people that join us while we're here live? I feel like we should. It's Friday. I have a jacket on and it's a Friday. I should be at the
I
beach
do
right now.
too, and,
So
you know,
let's do
I
something
actually
really fun. What can we do for the people that
we
join us while we're
can.
here
I don't
live?
know, just so everybody knows, I wasn't wearing a jacket, and then Kelly came to our first call this morning with a jacket. I was like, "She's gonna be on camera with
I
her
had a
jacket."
jacket on for like the 8 a.m. call this morning. I was ready to rock on this
I
Friday.
got
I
it.
worked out with the trainer 5 days this week. I lifted this morning already. I'm like, let's get some business done. Who thinks that we should have a live only bonus where when you join us while we're live here today, you get some amazing thing? And who that already joined us would also love to get
Hmm.
whatever we're about to announce? Are there people that already joined us that are here that are like, yeah, include me in that?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. All right. Minnie and Chris and Jen and Marcia, Cassandra. Okay. All right. So Jen wants her birthday bonus. What's the birthday bonus, Danielle? Come on.
I don't know. Let's maybe we already have a template bundle available inside the virtual business school. It is only available for those who are paying in full. So what if we give it to everybody who joins live, even if they're doing $49 a month? So you were not
Okay.
able to get that before if you did monthly, and we will have the team throw in 10 extra templates. How about that?
Okay. All right. So those of you that are already in, you just scored yourself 10 more new templates that poor Danielle will probably be spending her weekend writing now. I don't know why you just signed up for that, Danielle, but if you're already a member of the virtual business school, you're getting 10 new templates. And
Mhm.
if you join us here live today, whether you pay in full or you just sign up for the monthly, you're not only getting the entire big sales template bundle, but you're getting 10 additional new templates, apparently. Thank you, Danielle. Can we all say thank you to Danielle in the chat?
Oh.
Some of you guys don't know this, but Danielle's history, well, obviously she came from higher education, but she was a conversion copywriter for some of the biggest names on the internet. And so this is the girl that you want writing your templates to use on social media, probably why people can use one of them and make a multi-$1,000 sale in 24 hours. So that's kind of fun. So, team, if you can go ahead and continue to put the link in the chat for people to join Virtual Business School, that would be amazing. If you're here with us live, join us now. It's astounding the results that people are getting. So, coming back to the point that I was making earlier, you have to understand consumer trends. I always bring us back to the word zeitgeist. Zeitgeist is about joining the conversation already happening in the heads and in the minds of your market. And it's you entering the conversation that they're already having. And the number one thing that business owners do that's a huge mistake that prevents them from selling is they get focused on all these super complicated, complex, expensive strategies that are internal to their business that the people buying from them could give two craps about. They don't care. They don't care about your funnel. They don't care about your 18-step webinar. They don't care about all these things that you're spending countless hours doing. But what they do care about is they do care about having their urgent problem solved. And they're looking for quick, fast, easy, convenient. And they're looking for something, especially in the market of today, that they can grasp onto quickly and get an immediate result, which is why a trust building offer is so unbelievably powerful. It's why we're pushing all of our virtual business school members to get their trust builders live. And the people that are following the exact guidance that we're giving and the step-by-step process for launching it, you can get paid to launch it. You can sell it it in quantity right away. You can tap into the pent-up demand that's already in your market, and you can use the simple templates that we give you in the big sales template bundle. And even with the new ones that we released, Danielle, let's specifically give them ones for their trust building offer to sell in the DMs, with their welcome messages, with their, posts. So those of you that are joining us while we're here live, we will specifically include in those extra 10 new templates, ones that are to sell your trust building offer on the DMs and on social media, based on what we're talking about here today. So I say all of that to say, why is it that these templates are working so well? I'll tell you why. Because people are mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally drained. They have this much bandwidth and they have a 2-second attention span. So the reason why very, very, very simple templates are performing so much better than complex strategies that you're paying $50,000 to learn that aren't converting is that people have this much bandwidth, and then they have this much, it's that much mental, emotional load available for you. Okay. So if you want to enter the zeitgeist of the conversation already going on in your market and you want to sell things every single day, you have to make it simple, fast, easy, and obvious. And the reason why these templates are performing probably better now than they ever would have in any other time in any other market is because of the two things I just described: attention span and mental load. And so you need to know that. And you need to not be stubborn about what you've spent money on or what you've been doing and what you've, been spending all of your time and energy and money on. And I'm sorry that happened. But what's more important is like, join the stream and go with the tide instead of running against it. And I still see so many people that just aren't getting it. They're not getting where we are, where people are with disposable income, where they are psychologically, where they are emotionally, and the degree to which you can just like put that down. Like just put that down. Congratulations, Sarah. Congratulations to everyone that's joining us. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm so happy. If you know you're joining us, let us know in the chat so we can celebrate with you. Congrats, Sarah. You're going to be obsessed. And the templates that we're going to release, the ones even already in the bundle, I think are worth $5,000 plus. And that's just one of the bonuses that you get when you join. So what I want to really encourage everyone to do is put down the burden of expertise that you have. Put down the burden of everything that you think that you know. Put down the burden of everything that you've done. Congratulations, Cassandra. We're so happy to have you. And I really hope I'm saying your name right. And if I'm not, it's okay to correct me in the chat. Okay. But we're so happy to have you. Put all of that down. The number one thing that you can do if you want to kill it in this market is simplify to multiply. Make it simple, make it easy, make it convenient, and enter the zeitgeist. Be obsessed with how your market is thinking and how your market is behaving, not with the history of what you think that you know. And I'll give a perfect example in my own career. I spent 10 years selling high ticket, 30,000, 80,000 plus, my whole brand, my whole business, my whole first company, and all of the success that we had and all the results that we've created. I even believed that I needed to sell high ticket in order for people to get the 7 and 8 figure results that they are getting with us. And I believed that was what it had to be. And it was what I was so used to and so passionate about. In 2022, I saw the market decline starting to happen, and I started building all of my other companies. I have 6 now. And I started saying, okay, let's try this business model. Let's try this business model. Let's try this price point. Let's see what works with this. Let's see what works with that. And I love doing that because I'm a business growth strategist. My obsession is just helping people to have success. And I will tell you, I'm standing up here today selling you a product that's $49 or $539 for the year. I had to put down my burden of expertise and I had to say, if I want to help the most people and I want to make the biggest impact in the market of today, what is the right product, offer, timing, match? And that is this, right? And that's why so many of you are like, yes, 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 because you're like, cool, we can wrap our heads around that. I can take action this afternoon and get results. I don't have to go into debt to do it. I can literally skip an Uber Eats meal that's horrible for me anyway. Okay. And so we're making it easy and accessible and fast and simple for you to start getting results right away. I want you to do that for your market this afternoon. The minute that you get off of this session today, I want you to take one of the templates we cover. I want you to take action, and I want you to think about what we're talking about. And to Danielle's point earlier, obviously, the people that are having success with all of these templates, that's not the only thing that they're doing. They're posting and adding value for people. They're following what we're teaching them in the virtual business school, which, by the way, we give you content calendars, we give you prompts, we give you all sorts of different things in order to be able to be consistent with the basic fundamentals, which is how you're going to win. And you'll hear me say that no less than a few thousand times over the next year, because all the people in our world that are having massive levels of success right now and are getting these big wins, they're focused on the fundamentals. They are out front focused on the basic fundamentals. So that's the big thing. And then Danielle, I'll turn it over to you, and then I'm going to share my screen and we'll start going through the first template.
Yeah, and a couple things that I think I just want to like highlight, go back to, because in the last week I have had two conversations where the pushback is so strong. I want to do it this way. I know this, I know this. And no matter how much we try to communicate, hey, the market isn't there right now, the holding on to the sacred things that they don't want to let go is keeping them from making money. So here's what I will tell
Yeah.
you. Somebody said this, and I don't know who, but you can be right or you can be rich. Here's the deal. You need to understand that you can make anything work. It's how hard do you want to work to make it work?
Yeah.
And can you make it work fast enough to keep up with the expenses that are coming? So you want to sell your high ticket? Wonderful. We sell high ticket in other companies. You can
Mhm.
work with us and pay 100K a year if you want to. Can we do that? Yes. Can we grow at the rate we want to grow while only relying on that in today's market? No. Can we still make that happen? Sure. So, can we make an impact the way we want to make an impact? No, because one $100,000 client takes a significant amount of time. That's one person we get to help. How many people can we help inside the virtual business school? Thousands. We can make an impact on thousands of businesses versus one. So you have to understand, can you probably make anything work? Probably. Probably there is someone out there who will buy something from you. For sure. Would you like to climb up a mountain with a boulder and 25 people hanging off the boulder while you're climbing? Or would you like to swim upstream, make a massive impact while you're doing it, and actually help people get results? Those are your options. Can you do both? Sure. I would choose not to climb up the mountain with the boulder and the people hanging off the boulder, and I would choose to make the biggest impact I can make. That decision is yours. And here's the really important thing to remember. That doesn't mean you can't ever go back to that, or you can't build an ecosystem. We teach you how to build an ecosystem where you're using these front end offers, these trust building offers, to actually sell your high ticket programs in the back end. The people who have been so successful at launching these trust builders, they still have high ticket services. Now they just have a pool of people paying them to upsell into those. And one of the things I'll say here, because we get this a lot, somebody's saying, well, how many people are on their list? They have tens of thousands. One of our clients who does have a very successful business, I asked her for some details. She launched her offer. 290 was, I think, was the final total $27 offer. So she made close to six figures a month. Like, I'm sorry, six figures in a year. She created a six-figure stream of revenue. It was like $7,900 a month. She only had 7,600 people on her email list. She did not have 200,000 people on her email list. She had 7,600. She did no launch. She literally just sent out a series of emails. She knew that for a long time, this audience wanted to work with her in this one capacity and they couldn't afford it. So she pulled out a piece that said, hey, I'm going to help you get this type of result here. And she had a list of less than 10,000 people. And she created a six-figure stream of revenue, just shy of six figures, in a week. I think it was like 3 days, to be honest. And
Yeah.
so this is not some pie in the sky. Oh my gosh, I need 8 million followers on Instagram. I need 200,000 people on an email list. This is literally figuring out what the thing your people need is, offering it to them in a price point that is such a no-brainer that they're like, "Oh my gosh, yes, of course I want
Yeah.
that." And then delivering in a way that they're obsessed with you. So they want to
Yeah.
buy your high ticket or that they're able to buy your high ticket. And so we map all of this out inside the virtual business school. There are modules on exactly how to build this. People are asking, what should I price it? What does it look like? All of that is in virtual business school. You could literally be going through all of that this weekend, putting your offer together and launching it Monday. Like
Hmm.
everyone on this call can have an offer out to the world, maybe even before Monday. Some of you are much further along and you could get it out today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have everything mapped out. Kelly did a series on exactly how to put together your offer. There's a workbook that has
Yeah.
pricing, packaging. There's all different kinds. It doesn't need to be a membership. It can be, there's a ton of different options and it's all inside Virtual Business School. And for $49 a month, you could be watching that right now. You could be watching that instead of us. And you could be getting all the templates instead of just the couple we're going to show you. So Kelly,
Yeah, I mean,
back to you.
absolutely. So, yeah, there's a multi-part series. It's instantly available for you the moment that you join on how to design and get paid to launch your trust building offer, including training on how to do a founding members launch, which isn't like a launch. It is literally like you go to social media and you start selling this and start making money like this afternoon. All of those trainings are in there. And the trainings also include not only like business models, suggestions on format, suggestion on pricing, all the do's and don'ts, every step of the process, the founding members launch, and templates on it. Okay. So those are instantly accessible to everyone and those that are inside already as well. So, once again, inside the virtual business school, every single month you get a new business growth module of the month designed by me based on what is going to give you the fastest, most efficient path to rapid growth in your business. You have a high powered live marketing masterclass with Danielle, where she gives you the what's working now from a marketing standpoint. And yes, we do cover lead gen with LinkedIn and LinkedIn growth strategy. I know that's a big thing for a lot of you. We have a marketing agency, obviously, as well inside our portfolio. So we have extremely broad, wide, and deep strategy to share with you on many different levels of sales and marketing. Every month you get a live Q&A. I think the Q&A this week ran for like 90 minutes where our team goes deep in answering all of your questions about implementing the things that you're learning. And then there's always a live implementation session. So the kind of premise of the virtual business school is real world education, real time results. So the whole focus of the virtual business school is giving you these unbelievably simple things that you can monetize right away and then driving you to take action on them. So every single month there is a live implementation session where you actually take the concept and you break it down together with our team. The people that are implementing this on the behalf of my 6 companies are the ones leading you through how to implement it on behalf of your company. So everyone that you're interacting with inside the virtual business school is actually living, breathing, eating, sleeping, doing what we are teaching you to do and winning with it. Okay. Everyone gets the Fast Foundations, which are 21 modules that cover all different areas of rapid business growth, how to save money on your taxes, how to set your offer up the right way to convert, putting together effective proposals. I mean, I could go on and on. You can go grocery shopping and pick the things that are immediately relevant for you that you want to implement right away. And then, of course, you get the trainings on the Dream 1000 and the Miracle Hour, which are really, really central to the what's working now. And especially those of you that ultimately have a dream of launching or maybe have been launching and want to get 100x better results, the Miracle Hour and the Dream 1000 are going to be really, really key. I'll show you guys really quickly what the bonuses are right now, and then we'll get into the templates because I want to make sure, I want to make sure those of you that want to join us today know some of the things that are. So, this is the big sales template bundle. I think this is the most important thing because these are things that you can implement instantly and keep rotating in your business all the time that are just going to provide you with a direct ROI. So, you can see on the screen, there's all these different types of templates to use in all different ways, in all different frameworks, in all different formats to constantly be getting those conversions into your business. And this is one of the biggest challenges that entrepreneurs have. They're constantly putting things out, they're not getting a lot back.
Mhm.
And that's why having these high conversion templates are so powerful. We want you to put out what you're putting out from a content standpoint. Great, that's very important to nurture, to grow your audience, to create engagement. But these templates are about helping you then layer a conversion strategy into the content that you're doing already so that you can start to get a response, so that you can start to get people hitting your inbox, requesting a call, requesting the link to buy your trust builder, and so on and so forth. So, those are very extensive. And again, for those of you that already bought, and those of you that buy only while we're here live today, you will get 10 additional brand new templates for your business. And we will specifically include high conversion templates that you can use for your trust building offer. Okay. So that is for that. Pay in full bonuses. Danielle, do you want to go over a little bit of what we have going on with the pay in full bonuses?
Yeah, so I am actually excited about this first one. I'm actually meeting with someone today who is the founder creator of an app that connects to Facebook and helps you to build relationships with and pipelines with your people that are connected on Facebook. She's probably going to be the one to come in and do our live training for you guys on basically how to marry Dream 1000 with a tool that optimizes the process so you don't have to do everything manually, which to be honest, our team has done. We've done thousands of people in spreadsheets before. It can be done. I don't recommend it if you don't have to. So we're going to bring her in to train you guys on that. We've got some templates that we've used prior to launches, leading up to launches inside our Facebook group. And so Ashlyn's going to pull those together and then give you a cadence for posting as you're nurturing your Facebook group and trying to get people to take action, whether that's to purchase something or sign up for a launch or a masterclass. Either way, you can use that. Kelly is going to teach you how to revive a dead Facebook group. And while I will tell you, I have a deep love-hate relationship with Facebook. I don't love it at all. For whatever reason, they've reprioritized groups again. They kind of went out of style for a little bit. Facebook was like, nope, we're not showing that to people. And they're now bringing it back. And so if you've had a group in the past, this is going to be really, really helpful for you to get the engagement flowing in there again, get people commenting again. I am going to be teaching a class, this is the bottom one down here, on how to actually grow a Facebook group. So this is going to be great for you, whether or not you have a group or you don't have a group. So if you're brand new and you don't have a group, we'll teach you how to get people in there. If you have a group that needs to be revived or that's doing great, we'll help you grow that group even more. We are going to bring our ad strategist on. This is someone who is full-time in-house with our team, run ads for all of our companies in the hundreds of thousands of, I mean, gosh, at this point, millions and millions
Millions.
of dollars of ads.
Yeah.
Um, and then also runs ads for our clients in a bunch of different industries. So he's going to do a hot seat strategy call with you, basically walking you through our approach to ads, which many of you can start with as little as $500 a month. It's really,
Hmm.
really simple and really, really easy. Great way to build your list. And then obviously you get that template bundle, at least until today, because it's going away. And then
Yes.
where is that? Okay. Our monthly bonuses, you get that Facebook tool training course, the templates for your groups, the Revive a Dead Facebook group, the LinkedIn Sales Navigator pipeline training. So basically, Ashlyn, who is a full-time team member who has worked on countless LinkedIn accounts for us. She used to work in our agency. She used to be over all the LinkedIn accounts. At one point, was running like 15 or 17 accounts on her own at one time. She has seen behind the scenes of brand new LinkedIn accounts and accounts that have 50,000 people who are following them. And she is going to help you in that course, basically leverage Sales Navigator to build out your Dream 1000. She walks you through how we do that. And you get this if you're a pay in full as well. So just know you, and anyone who does a pay in full gets all the monthly bonuses. And
Oh,
then,
wait. And also, hold on. I just want to
oh
share
no.
this really quickly. We forgot to mention this. This is probably the most important thing to know. When you join as an annual member, and guys, we're talking about $539. It's like a fraction of a sale for the entire year. $539. You can go cancel subscriptions on your phone right now that you don't use to pay for this. Okay. For $539, not only do you get the annual membership and all of the annual bonuses that we just went over, but the beautiful, amazing, special thing about being an annual member is that we want to reward you and say thank you. And so not only do you get these bonuses, you get all new bonuses that get released the entire year that you are in the program. Now, if you look here, you will see one, two, three, four live bonuses that are brand new that are being released this month. The same thing will happen next month and the month after and the month after. There's always something going on where we're releasing new bonuses, whether it's because we're teaching a master class or we're doing a workshop or we're doing a launch or whatever the case. When you're an annual member, we reward you by saying, guess what? You don't just get the bonuses for the session when you join, you get all the bonuses for the year. So if you're a monthly member right now and you would love to upgrade to get all of these bonuses plus all the bonuses we release for the next year, all you have to do is comment in the chat right now and let us know. And if you're considering joining us, you get all of these bonuses, you get all of the monthly bonuses, and then you get all of the bonuses that get released for the entire year that you're in the program. Everyone who joins live right now gets everything in the big sales template bundle. So the 3 DM scripts, the 2 invite messages, the 2 invite templates to book a call, the example call to action, okay, the 5 sales captions, the 1 sales email, the launch invites, and the welcome series, plus 10 new high conversion templates, including templates that are specifically for your trust building offer. It is insane, bonkers, ridiculous, completely just out of this world, crazy that we're doing this. You guys that have been following me for a while know that typically we sell things $30,000, $50,000, $80,000. We are on a mission to make 7 and 8 figure businesses within reach for everyone, and to do it at a price point that no one needs to go into debt or sacrifice on the other really important investments that you need to make in order to grow your business to make that happen. So let me know in the chat below. Are you joining me today? Let me
Yeah.
know in the chat below. Are you joining me today?
Just to give you guys some context, I recently did a copywriting training that was like a 4-hour intensive, and you could upgrade for us to review copy. So you had to write it. I was just going to review it, and that cost $500. Just for me to look at your copy and make edits cost $500, and you are getting actual copy that you can use
Yep.
in your email, in your DMs, on your social media calendar, that you can actually go take with you, and that's included for free. Plus, you get all the other stuff in the virtual business school. Y'all know Morainer. If you are not in here, there's a bunch of people who are in here who are already members. They are our biggest fans. We love y'all. Thank you so much for always coming and always sharing. But if you're not sure and you don't know, ask in the chat. There's
Yeah.
like, I see like 10 or 12 people in here that I'm sure are happy to, who are happy to share their experience. Some have been in it since the very beginning, and some just
Yeah.
joined and will tell you, yep, I joined Tuesday and upgraded today. So,
Yeah.
ask away. They're happy to share.
Yes. Yes. Amazing. Walter says, do it. Jen Rogers says, no brainer. Ask me. Chris Williams says, get in here.
And
So,
members, Jen asked, what's the most helpful thing you've used from virtual business school? I'll tell you, I think everybody needs to do 3 things immediately when they get in. I
yeah.
think you need to listen to the Dream 1000, the Miracle Hour, and then Kelly's Trust Building, this series on the Trust Builders.
Yes.
I think
Agreed.
that's the priority. That will give you an A to Z sales system. Then everything else is just basically to plug into that system that we're giving you. But I'll let everybody else
Yeah, you
respond. So
guys comment and let everyone know. So let's dive right in. So we're going to start today with an intro to services template. We just had someone that sent this out to only 20 people. They only shared this template with 20 people and they made $8,000. And this is the kind of thing that you can send to current customers, to past customers, and even to customers that, or people that are prospects that inquired about your services but haven't taken action. So, this is how dumb, ridiculous, stupid, basic this stuff is that people are making tens of thousands of dollars from.
Mhm.
Hi, name. I wanted to let you know that I've recently started offering blank to blank. Sure if this is something you might need or if you know someone who might need this, but would you be up for hopping on a quick call?
Mhm.
$8,000. Boom, done. Comment in the chat if you know 20 people that you could message, whether it's about a power hour, whether it's about a new trust building offer, whether it's about a feeder offer, whether it's about an offer that you have in your ecosystem that you just haven't been marketing.
Mhm.
You've had it for forever. It's a course, it's a product, it's a membership, it's your mastermind, and you just haven't been marketing it. And you have tons of people that don't even know that you offer it. This is stupid, dumb, ridiculous, basic stuff that we miss out on tens of thousands of dollars on because someone told you that you need an evergreen webinar with a countdown system with 85 emails, 75 assets, a slide deck 150 slides long. You want to kill yourself by the time you're done putting all
Yeah.
the tech together. I
Oh, and
did
then
that.
as soon as you run it, you need to spend $10,000 to test it, and then it's gonna work for a month
I
and you'll have
lived
to
that
redo it.
life. I did that. It was the worst experience of my life. I
Mhm.
literally, my whole story is I basically followed all of those things and I was losing money on every launch I was doing. I was losing money on my master classes because I was being taught to do these super complex things with all of this tech and slide decks and pre recorded this and 85 emails. And it was so complex that I couldn't just do the thing that I'm here to do. God gave me the gift of
Yep.
teaching and serving people and helping them have business growth strategies. And that's all I want to do. And that's what I'm here to do. And everything that takes you off of doing the thing that you're meant to do is nothing but a distraction. So give me an amen if the chat right now, in the chat right now, if you're going to take this template and do something with it today.
And I will tell you, when we started our agency, there was a year that we didn't promote it. No website, no social media. And a variation of this text is how I got our first, it was about 240K in recurring revenue. I sent this to about 6 people. And actually a simpler version of this because I was more casual, like, hey, we're going to do social media. It's super on the DL. Don't tell anyone. Are you interested? Yes. Okay, it's 3,500 a month. I can get a call booked with you tomorrow to onboard you. Are you interested? Yes, just sent the invoice. That was the
That's
process.
it. That's
So
it.
we
And
got our
people
first
are missing
250K
out. You
actually.
guys are missing out on millions of dollars in sales that you could be making in your business because people are making you feel a sense of FOMO that you are going to be left behind if you don't do this crazy, complicated, overwhelming strategy that takes you so long to learn it that by the time you implement it, it doesn't work anymore. The virtual business school is about reining that in. It is about massive simplification. It is about focusing every single day on getting base hits.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
goal is every single day to get a base hit in your business. And then once you get that base hit, we teach you the strategies to upsell people and move them through your ecosystem so that you can just get more and more bigger results, have people stay longer, spend more, refer more often, and build the lifetime value of your brand. Okay. So here's another one. This was fun because this is someone that was in 2 days.
Yep.
So
And
this
this
was
week, that was
this
this
is
March,
this
right?
week. This
Yep.
happened this week. And this was within 2 days of joining. Sorry, I'm late. I was just on a sales call and closed $3,000 from the one social media template you gave us at co-working this week. This is why you need to be on the co-working sessions. I mentioned this earlier. The whole premise of the virtual business school is real world education. It's what's working now, real time results. The real time results part is we teach you the thing and we immediately back it up with walking you how to implement it now, not in 6 months, not in 6 weeks. Now, how do you take the thing that you just learned and take action now? In Jen's case, in 2 days. How
Mhm.
do you do this within 2 days? Okay. So here you go. It's right on the screen. Take a picture if you want. The biggest game changer for blank, you add in the specific goal that you help people achieve. Drop in either your offer or your strategy or whatever name you have for the thing that you teach. You give them 3 key actions that make a difference, that help people or that you're seeing your clients get results with. Curious to learn more? drop a comment below and I'll send you info.
One of the
That's
things that's so important here, though, that I'm going to tell you is the understanding of the offer people will say yes to. So that is why getting in virtual business school and going through that trust builder sequence is so important, because you can use all of this stuff. But if there isn't a need in the market, if this is not something they crave, they want, that they're looking for, there's no magic in these words. There's nothing that's like mystical about the style of post. It's just structuring it in a way where people can obviously see the result, where they know, hey, I have this problem. I want it fixed. Oh, and I trust that person. Oh, and she has a solution to fix it. Amazing. It's an absolute quick yes. So that trust building section is everything, because it's really about, we're going to give you the exact strategy to communicate the offer, which is what this is, but you've got to have a juicy, good offer. Otherwise, it's not going to matter how many templates you use. And Kelly walks you through exactly how to structure the offer,
yeah.
and our team can help you. So if you're not sure, if you need some specific feedback, the team, you just pop in the community section, the team will give you feedback on that, and we'll answer for, different ways that we would tweak it and change it. But it's really about using the templates to then drive the right communication around the right offer. And when you do that, it is like magic.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I did this with our 7 and 8 figure clients yesterday. Actually, I was running legacy leaders. Do we have any legacy leaders here right now? I was running legacy leaders and I had them do a quick audit of the 5 core CTAs, which by the way, we give you templates for all of them inside the virtual business school. And I had them do a quick audit and I was like, which of these like are you doing right now? And everybody was kind of like, oh my God, like, we're not even doing the basic things that make our businesses money every day. And so, of course, we pointed them all back and we said, anyone here that is not in virtual business school, get in here with your team, get in here, put your sales person, put your marketing person. This is the stuff, guys. If you make a base hit in your business every single day, first of all, the easiest way to win is winning. Like when you come off of winning, you keep winning, right? And second of all, if you do this and then you follow what we're teaching you in the virtual business school, there's so many ways to upsell people, from monthly info sessions to doing an internal launch to doing master classes to simply using templates like the one I just gave you, where you're just like, hey, do you know that we offer this? We had a client yesterday, for example, that told us that she opens her mastermind 1 time a year. And like that means that most of her audience, if they miss that 1 week or they miss those 2 weeks, they have no idea that she even has a mastermind. So we
Yeah.
gave her some simple, basic templates, strategies that she's just going to throw in the signature of her email and just the basic stuff that we teach you in virtual business school. It's all here.
Mhm.
And what's really, really cool and why this is such a moment of opportunity for all of us is we all have so much pent up demand in our businesses from 2022 through today of people that really, really want to work with you. They want to work with you, but on average, the average business owner is taking home 55% less than they were 2 years ago. And over 1.5 million people have recently been laid off. So, what that means is even when you're speaking to your ideal avatar, and even when you're speaking to your ideal target market, there is a massive number of those people that, although they are bought in and they are a fan of your brand and they would like to invest with you, they simply can't right now because circumstances have changed. And if you don't believe me, that's why you can go into the virtual business school Facebook group and you can scroll through and you can see all of these things. Yes, Empire Builders is, but it's $30,000, not $539. So I will tell you all, this is just a simple thing I'll share with you. I already let the team know we are moving to making virtual business school a requirement for anyone that wants to work with us in any of our high ticket programs. And the reason why we're doing that is, why would we take $30,000 of your money if you're not doing the things that you could be making tens of thousands of dollars from for $539? Let's get the basics working. Let's get the foundation strong. Let's get you making daily sales. Then come invest in our high ticket services and we can help you take that to the moon, right? With our one-on-one consulting, with the live launch, with those other things that we teach. But absolutely, I want to see you all master these basics. And you do have more demand than you realize. It's just that for a long time, a lot of the messaging in the market, people were not talking openly, with the exception of myself, who has been talking about this since 2022, by the way, about the decline of the market, about the contraction, about the change in buyer mentality, about the changes that we all need to make. You have a lot of people that are waiting and hoping that you'll offer these things, that they are your ideal target market and they will upsell. You just need to throw them like a life raft. You just gotta give them an opportunity to get a running head start. And that's what's so cool and so fun and so fulfilling about building the right trust building offer, because you get the right people at the right time. They're motivated, they're invested, they're excited, and they will grow with you. They will move through your ecosystem and they will invest in other things. You just got to give them a springboard. And so that's another reason why I'm so passionate about this, because it's giving us all the opportunity to just meet people where they are. Okay, Danielle, do you want to talk about this next template? Let me see if I can. So we talked about that. We gave you guys that. Okay, this one, $18,000 corporate deal. Is there anyone here who'd love to get a couple like super stable $18,000 corporate deals done so that you can just like not be scrambling for clients all the time? Give me a comment in the chat if you'd love to get a couple $18,000 corporate deals done. Yes or yes. Okay. All right, Danielle, why don't you talk to them a little bit about this template?
Yeah, so this is just basically, it aligns with the idea of letting people know what you are for and against. And when you do that, people will connect with you on a deeper level because they feel like they have a shared identity with you. We live in a world today where identity and who you are is 1,000 times more important than anything else in terms of where we are taking action. And so if you want to just look no further than the political world, it is an identity-driven community that is marketed 100% on identity. And so when you can pull some of that into your marketing strategy, you are saying, hey, I'm for this and I'm against that. And the people who are for the things you are for and against the things you are against are going to take note. And so this post is designed to say, hey, there's stuff going on in our industry. This is industry specific. There's stuff going on in our industry that I am not down with. And if you're this type of person looking to accomplish this, there's an alternative, right? And you want to call it out nicely, kindly, or not. Depends on your personality and your brand. You get to decide that. And then explain why those things are a problem. Like, why are you against them? And then what you're for. So we don't want to just be negative and everything's terrible and all the people are terrible. We then want to say, hey, instead of this, this is what I'm about. And then the bottom is a very clear, specific call to action. I work with this type of people to help them accomplish this. We are not mincing words. The number one core rule of copywriting, that when you pay $30,000 to copywriters, the core rule that they operate out of is clarity over cleverness. We don't need to sound
Mm-hmm.
sexy and great. We need to be clear and concise.
Yeah.
But if someone has to take more than 1 second to figure out what you mean, you lost them. So this bottom half is literally, I work with these people to help them accomplish this. Here's some proof. Here's what I've helped them do. You're going to share that. And then if you're ready, let's talk. Like if you want that, let's talk. It's so simple. Now, a couple things I always say with stuff like this: choose the hills you want to die on, because people are going to be ridiculous and mean. So I don't just go start. A lot of people teach you to create controversy just to get more views and likes. We don't teach you that. On your marketing calls, you're going to choose the core convictions you have, the core beliefs you stand on. Those are the hills you're willing to die on, and everything else, it's like, well, I don't really care. I'm not going to handle hate from haters for that thing. But this over here is so fundamental to who I am. I will absolutely take the hate for it. So we like to use that wisely. We don't teach you to just do clickbaity, weird stuff for the purpose of being clickbaity. We really want you to take a stand and build your brand based on your convictions, because again, people will identify with that and want to work with you over someone else who might be offering the same thing, but who has a different set of convictions. And so that's how that one was used. And I see people joining. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Congratulations to all of
everybody.
our new
Yeah.
members. Let us know in the chat if you're joining us today. And I just want to remind everyone that when you join us while we're here live, which is why I want to remind you to go ahead and join now, you're going to get the 10 brand new templates that we're going to work on for you over the next couple of days, including the new templates to sell and market your trust building offer directly on social media and in the DM. So you absolutely do not want to miss those. And again, a big thank you to everyone who's already joined and all of our loyal and faithful existing virtual business members. Of course, you will get all of those new templates as well because we love you, appreciate you, and thank you for choosing us and for being early action takers. Okay. So today we reviewed a template that generated $18,000 in a corporate client. We reviewed a template that generated $3,000 within 2 days of joining the membership. And what was the other one? 5,000, 3,000, 5,
It
8,000,
was
8,000.
8K,
And
8K.
8,000 and 18,000 and a 3,000. And those are just a few itty bitty tiny little examples of what's possible in the virtual business school. And our goal is really, if you have been following me online, you know that I am a homeschool mom. And I have been with my husband for many, many years. And I want to be married for the rest of my life and have a great marriage and have a great home life and be a very present and all in mom. My husband and I homeschool my daughter together. I have 6 companies. I run large organizations and have a large team. And really, my passion and my conviction is empowering people to use their God given gifts to make a difference in the world, to be able to put their faith in their families first and do work that they really, really love. And a big part of that mission being fulfilled is bringing people back to the idea of simplifying. The virtual business school is about simplification. It is complexity that will kill your business. It will steal your time. It will take away your family life. It will take away your energy and it will steal your faith because you will be working so unbelievably hard with no results that it will make you question everything. So help me help you fulfill this mission of helping more people build wildly successful 7 and 8 figure businesses while prioritizing all the most important things in life: faith, family, fitness, fulfillment, doing work that actually matters and makes a difference in the world. And the more that you can focus on just the elegant simplicity of serving your current customers and getting new ones, you will have the time and space to do other things that matter to you. You will have the certainty and confidence to know that you can have predictability in your business. You will feel like you are acting and living on purpose. You will know that you are using your gifts in a meaningful way to make a difference in the world. And to Danielle's point, and I don't want anyone to lose the importance of what Danielle just said when she said, we're not encouraging you to like make a controversy to make a controversy. We're not encouraging you to use these like psychological, weird copywriting things that people do to
Manipulative.
make a sale. This is about standing in the conviction of the desire to do good in the world with the gifts that you've been given. And it's about the elegant simplicity of making money because what you really are intending to do is making a difference for people. And you're offering something that meets the actual need that the market has. And Danielle mentioned this earlier. We literally had people arguing with us this week because we're advising them on why they shouldn't sell something that isn't it's not what the market needs. It's not what the market is going to pay for. It's not the thing that they're qualified to sell, and they don't want to hear it. And it really is true, guys. You can be right or you can be rich. Being in business is about being of service, and it's about solving meaningful problems. And if you can master those two things, being of service and solving meaningful problems, simplifying your business down to serving your customers and getting new ones, you will have the mental, emotional, and spiritual bandwidth to keep growing into the person that you are intended to be,
Mhm.
building a wildly successful business, having fun, being present. I had so many people ask me, how the heck are you taking the time to homeschool your daughter? Because I have my priorities straight. It matters to me. I teach students from over 30 countries around the world. You better believe I'm going to take the time to teach the one that sits in my house all day, every day, right? That resides with me. And I want all of you to have the conviction that you can make time and space in your lives to do those things too. It takes work. And most importantly, it takes discipline. This is
Mm.
about the discipline to not have the FOMO, to chase every red, shiny, silver, sparkly ball and every single thing that people tell you you're going to fall behind if you don't do. Meanwhile, they're not doing the very basic things that are the things that are going to actually move the needle and make the difference. So we don't have this like revolutionary, complex machine learning solution for you today. We have this solution that's like, hey, let's listen to our people.
Mhm.
Let's solve problems for them. Let's make a difference. And let's communicate effectively with the market, and let's do it consistently in a way that gets people to take action. So if that resonates for you and that makes sense for you, then you're in the right place and you should be in the virtual business school with us. Okay. So we're going to be here live for probably about 2 more minutes. This is your last chance. If you want the 10 extra templates, this is the last chance to go ahead and join us. Register now. Everyone who joins is going to get the Fast Foundations, the Miracle Hour, and the Dream 1000. We went over with you tremendous bonuses for both pay in full and monthlies that are happening this month. Those will be available for just a couple more days. And those of you that decide to join us live, which a lot of you already did. So congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys. And I can't wait.
Obviously, if you joined earlier, you get this as well. So
Yes.
if you've
Yes.
already joined like early in the week, we had a ton of you do that,
Yes.
then you guys get this also. We're just cutting it off once we're done here.
Yes.
We're gonna cut that off, and only the people who joined before we finish are gonna get those 10 extras. I will also say if you have questions, some of the questions in here we answered. So the question on the trust builder, Kelly does full trainings inside virtual business schools on
Yeah.
trust builders. And then I believe team, I need you to correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday where we went through an overview of trust
Oh,
builders,
yes.
what that
Tuesdays.
meant.
Yes. If you want a deeper dive into trust building offers, I did cover that on the Tuesday masterclass. So if you would love to watch that, let the team know. And then to Danielle's point, all of the formal trainings on it are inside and you can get instant access to those. Also, if you're a new member and you're looking for specific things in the portal, you can use the Go High Level portal that is members only, or you can post inside the Facebook group as well. So both of those communication channels are open. And, just a reminder that Ignacio is our executive director of the school. He works all day, every day with our members to help them to achieve success, access what they need in the portal, make sure that they're on track. So you can reach out to him anytime. Just an amazing servant leader that so many of the students in the school have built incredible relationships with. And then, of course, if you have questions about the virtual business school, you can reach out to Krista or Amber or Ashlyn or Nicole or Ignacio, myself, Danielle, Jaden. Who am I missing? I think I got most of us. There
Yeah,
is no contract. There is
no
no
contract
contract.
canceling.
This was a huge passion of mine. I want to be the best in the world at what we do. And I want people to choose to keep coming back over and over and over and over again because we up our game every single month. It keeps us sharp. It keeps us bringing you the best of the best. So there is no contract. You can cancel anytime. You just let us know, give us 30 days and you're out. So that's that. And congrats to all of our new members. I see we have
We have
lots
so
of new friends
many.
joining
Yeah.
us. So happy for you. If you need guidance on where to start, Cherie said, I'm really
Therese,
trying to
us
understand.
too, girl. So I know, right? Like I wrote a whole email the other day, y'all. Please go look for it because it was a fine piece of work. Where I basically embarrassingly explained to you, like in the last 2 weeks, I went through my credit card and was like, here's all the things I spent money on. Y'all, I paid for a gym that was from like a place we don't live anymore because those gyms won't let you out of those contracts. We paid
Mm,
$60 a month for like 5 months for a gym I didn't go to. Like
yeah.
it's nuts. I went and got y'all, I got two Voss waters, those big glass bottles, and like a thing of couscous and something else. It was like $37,
Mm-hmm.
2 bottles of water. I fully believe that if you get in at the $49, you start doing, the Miracle Hour, the Dream 1000, go through those trust builder trainings, and you do them. Give yourself, I want you to put on your calendar 45 days. Give yourself the goal of 45 days every day. build your dream 1000 this weekend. Like take the time this weekend. It's going to be a lot, but you could do it. You could build your dream 1000 this weekend. And Monday morning, you start hitting miracle hour every day, 45 days, you will change your business. For those of you who have six-figure businesses, seven-figure businesses with teams, you will literally get in there and send messages today and probably make money because you are sitting on audiences and history of like offers and things like that.
Yeah.
So regardless of whether you are just starting or you run a 750K a year business or $2 million a year business, we do this for all of our companies, our most established
Yeah.
companies and our new companies.
Yep.
Everyone every morning gets on live together and we do our miracle hour together. So Barbara, yay, I'm so excited.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
guys, if you don't love it, you can cancel it. But what you will see, because it's happened like 6 or 7 times in the last 2 days, people come in, they do the $49, they're like, oh wait, this is awesome. And then they're like, I want that bonus. And they get in here at the 539 within days. So we are very willing to earn your business back. That's why we don't have a contract. But you are going to see the power of this because not only are we giving you the A to Z system, the complete system, which is Dream 1000 Miracle Hour, the trust building offer, but then we are coming to you every month with the new up to date info you need. We're not bringing new shiny objects. We're not going to be like, okay, now we're over here
No.
building a funnel. We don't do that. We're saying, hey, your Dream 1000, your Miracle Hour, that never changes. Here's how to
Mm-hmm.
get more eyes on your content. Here's how
Yeah.
to get more people in the DMs. Here's how to get more traction from your LinkedIn. We are bringing all of that to layer on top of the foundation. We're not going to have you change the foundation every week. We're not going to have you
Mm.
switch methods every week. We are committed. We're doing it with you. And our only goal is that you would have the tools you need to successfully help the people you want to help and make a ton of money doing it. That's all we want to do is give you those tools. And we're kind of exhausted by all the people teaching you to buy this new thing, build this new funnel, spend $8 trillion on my magical viral formula
Yeah, it's
when
ridiculous.
it's not actually teaching you how to build relationships and sell in a way that feels good. Like, who wants to
Yeah.
sell by manipulating? Who wants to market by pulling the 5 psychological triggers? Like,
Mm,
that
yeah.
feels gross. That feels manipulative. We want you to do it in a way that is serving and kind and gracious, and where the people are like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, that's what, and we're trying to be the role models in the market for that. We really want to disrupt the online space with something that over delivers to such a significant degree that people can rebuild their confidence in investing online, because so many people have lost confidence in investing online because of the exact opposite. And so we're trying to role model that for you in what you see us doing in the virtual business school, to also inspire you to want to be a disruptor, a change maker, a visionary, a category leader in your space. And I hope that so many of you will be inspired in being in our world, not only because you're surrounding yourself with people that are doing the work and winning every single day, but you'll also get a peek behind the curtain of like how our team operates and how we interact, and you know what my involvement is, what Danielle's involvement is, what Ignacio does, what Jaden does, Nicole, like how we all kind of flow together and support you. And then you'll get to meet the business advisory team, because many of you, your next step, you'll be growing into the business advisory. But instead of feeling overwhelmed and stressed as you up level into that next elevation, whether you're moving into CEO consulting or whether you're doing power hours or you're doing empire builders or whatever the case, you're going to have certainty and confidence because your foundation is built and you're already winning. You're already winning. And so you're going into that next level prepared, on solid ground, you know, empowered, you know, clear. So there's just so much goodness that will come from making this decision for yourself. And I just hope that all of you will make that choice today, because we're doing this. We're doing this, and the people that are doing it are seeing instantly that. And I hear from people every single week, it's the best business investment that they've ever made. Go Go ahead, Danielle.
Somebody asked if the bonus templates are there. I have made them. We just made that up right now on this call. So the
Oh yeah,
extra
the new
templates,
ones are going to be
yeah,
created this weekend, guys. So
yes, yes.
we just came up with that now. So but the good
We
news
made
is
that up. We're ad-libbing
good
here.
news is you guys are getting the fresh stuff. You're getting the fresh stuff because they're going to be brand new.
Brand
So
new. So new day. Haven't
the
been worn
ones that
yet.
are in the big sales template bundle, of course, those are already done. You can get instant access to those. You can just tag a member of our team, and they can help you navigate to them, and we'll put breadcrumbs on how to pull the big sales template bundle. So you can certainly start with that. Also, I do want to mention though, for those of you that are getting inside, when you do the trust building trainings, I did put templates already in there for you. So when you scroll down to the bottom of the workbook, I put templates for you, and I intentionally put templates for like 5 different kinds of offers. So depending on what you decide to do, there's different templates for different types of trust building offers. It's not one size fits all. That's the other thing I'll just mention really quickly. A lot of people always have questions about this. We have people from all walks of life. We have people from startup all the way through individuals that have exited a 9-figure company. Yes, you heard that correctly, that are inside the virtual business school, from zero all the way to having a 9-figure exit inside the virtual business school. People join sometimes for themselves, and sometimes they put their team members in sales, marketing, ops, etc. If you're spending money and paying people to sell and market on behalf of your brand, this is a complete and no-brainer in order to get your best and highest ROI from those investments that you're making. And we have people from all walks of life, from all different countries around the world, and from all different industries and business types. For those of you that have brick and mortars, but you know you need to get your business working online, this is the place to be. For those of you that want to grow and scale online, this is the place to be. This is not stuff that is industry specific. It's not niche specific. This is the basic fundamentals of what billion-dollar Fortune 500 companies use every single day, but in a different capacity. It's the basic fundamentals of what makes business work. And we're just bringing you back to those basic fundamentals so that you can go further, faster, with more efficiency.
Yeah, this is for, we have mortgage brokers, we have coaches, we have agency services, we have people working only in corporate, we have people from all types of different industries, brick and mortar, practitioners like medical practitioners. Really, this is for anyone who offers any type of service at all and you want to make sales consistently. This is for you. We're not going to give you $10,000 of tech to buy. We're not going to tell you you have to go run 20 grand in ads. Like we're going to give you the simplest, clearest path. We will make recommendations. You want us to look at your tech stack, we'll make recommendations for sure, but you can start this with a Google Doc.
You
Like,
just reminded me of something so important, Danielle, that we haven't talked about at all, which is that one of the things that we teach you how to do is simplify your tech stack and shred your expenses. So probably a lot of you, like, listen, hopefully, God willing, within the next couple of days, we will cross over 1,000 members in the virtual business school. Our tech stack is like 3 things, you guys.
yep. So basic.
So many of you have been sold a story about you need this and you need this and you need this and you need this, and it's not true. You need a Zoom account, maybe an email service provider.
Email service
Go
provider.
High Level is a nice tool if you want to integrate your leads from your Facebook group and build lists and stuff like that. The simpler you make it, the faster and easier you're going to grow. And you've been told the exact opposite for years, and we're stopping that now. So
Because
that
that's what
that
people get
reminded me,
ready.
Danielle, because we haven't talked about that at all. A lot of you probably can eliminate thousands of dollars in stuff that you're spending money on monthly subscriptions for, and just complexity that you don't actually need, and it's not actually moving the needle. And that's the thing, is like, oh, I watched this amazing video the other day that was talking about the most successful CEOs in the world that have the best track record of consistent growth prune the most often.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it, and I can see why, because every layer of complexity slows you down. It clogs the system. So of course the CEOs that prune the most often are having the most success, because it's like clearing the speedway. right? That's how I want you all to think about virtual business school. It's like peeling off all those extra layers, all those distractions, all the noise, all the things you don't need, and just bringing it down to like the very basic element of how do you get a customer and how do you serve the existing ones. You're going to be so much happier. You're going to be so much less stressed. It's going to be so much simpler. And you're finally going to have time to do the other things in your life that you care about.
Yeah.
So,
All right, guys, we're about to head out. So this is it. If you want those extra templates, I'm going to talk for about 45 more seconds and then we're leaving.
now
So
is the
now is
time.
the
Now is the
time.
time to come and join
I
us.
will tell you also that Kelly and I are working on something this weekend that all members in our companies are going to get from some free trainings that are in-depth deep dives on specific topics. There
Yes.
might be a LinkedIn one coming. So you are definitely going to want to be on the inside because this is not something we're going to promote externally.
No.
It's going to be the week
Yeah.
after next, where Kelly and I are doing really specific deep dive trainings on topics that people request all the time. So it's a little surprise we've cooked up for our members that we can't wait to have you guys there for. So stay tuned for that. And we do have another co-working session today at 4 o'clock. So if you need to get in there, do that. But you could literally be inside the virtual business school going through the Dream 1000, the Miracle Hour, and the trust building offer section. So I would much rather you be on that and get all the templates that we have now and start sending them out. I really want everyone working on their Dream 1000 this weekend. You guys could hit the ground running Monday. You could actually be making offers, making dollars. Even if you're new and you're just building now, you can get this worked out, spend some time on it. You would be amazed. It takes some time to learn. We won't ever lie to you. This is not, easy button, make money overnight while you sip margaritas on the beach. It's not what we're teaching you. You will have to get in here and learn some stuff, and we will answer your questions as you do that. But it is simple. It's not complex. It's not complicated. It doesn't require 18 layers of technology. So you'll be surprised. It's going to take some time to build these muscles, but it's very clear and direct.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
succinct. A to Z, we're teaching you how to find the people, nurture the people, convert the people. And then we're teaching you all the things that change all the time, the marketing stuff, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We come in live every month. So it's not something
Mm-hmm.
outdated. It's not something that's
Yeah.
just from 6 years ago. It's what's happening right now. Y'all, if you're not in here, it is $49. Please go. I'm telling you, I want everybody to go find that email for me because you will feel so much better about your own life when you see how much money I have wasted on stupid stuff. And you'd be like, oh, yes, I can absolutely buy 1 month of the virtual business school to learn this. And then you will be hooked. And if you're using the templates, you'll be making sales. $49 will feel like a layup for you. So easy. And so we are very excited. I'm going to wind down. So this is it. You want those extra bonuses?
Yeah.
Get in here now. Kelly, I'll let you wrap it up.
Yeah. So just two things before we wrap up today. One, if you haven't joined yet, go ahead and do that now. Okay, couple things for all of our new members. Just a reminder, if you have any questions after joining, that you can use the portal. You have a private portal and Go High Level. Those questions go directly to Ignacio. He does answer them live, and you will get support in getting any questions answered. If you're trying to find something or access, I saw some questions about templates and that kind of thing. You can also use the Facebook group to communicate with us as well. Okay. So current members, just putting that out there for you, and new members, big welcome. We're so excited for you. And then yes, 4 p.m. Eastern today, we will have another co-working. And I'm just going to ask the team also to drop a few items on the co-working today, also about the expense shred again. Because for anyone that's watched any of these sessions, like I want you to see that like you can make decisions in an instant that put you in a position. And regardless, like, I mean, you can pay for the year with, for most of you guys, less than one sale anyway. So it's like, what would you possibly let stand in the way of swinging this door open? So very, very good. We're going to be wrapping this up. So I would just say, I see some questions coming in. If you have questions, you can post in the Facebook group. We will merge over there. So if there's anyone watching that's not in the Virtual Business School Facebook group, go ahead, just search that in Facebook and you can come join us. It'll come up and you can ask questions there. And then also, if there's anyone here that has questions and you're not already in DMs with our team, that means that you're not seeing our DMs. because our team has DM'd everyone. So what that means is you need to click that little thing and look for your other inbox. It's typically up on the left there. Okay. So if you have a question or you need clarification, you need a link, you need support on something, go ahead and check your DMs. And if you don't see it in your main inbox, look in your other inbox. Okay, David. Yes. David was one of our new members. I think he joined on Monday, and he's already moving and grooving. I love it. He's sharing with some non-clients. I'm looking this. Okay, he's starting the 10-day process. I mean, he's moving. He's moving. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Yes, Barbara, there is a whole list of bonuses that you'll get with the monthly. Ashlyn, if we could repost the monthly and then the annual bonuses in the Facebook group, that would be awesome. And then also for everyone, the bonuses are listed on the page as well. So if you click into the page, you'll see them there as well. Regarding all of the bonuses and all of that, you'll see your calendar will continue to be updated. So these things will all go, if you click the add event link, it will put everything on your calendar, and you will see that we'll be continuing to add things to the calendar, including all of the bonuses that are included as a part of this particular invitation. Okay.
If you have
So
questions, you can tag
yes.
Ignacio in the group. He is the fastest path. I will be honest, I really am like your slowest path to finding anything in the portal because I also am a little challenged there. But Ignacio can help you. Nicole usually can help you. So feel free to tag any of them. They'll get you connected to whatever resource you need in the Facebook group.
Yeah. And Josh just shared he's about to launch a new product across a region of their practice using these tools. I mean, that is amazing.
Okay.
I just want to remind you guys that you have all the power, you have the gifts, you have everything you need. This is just literally connecting the dots. That's all it is. It's just connecting the dots. It's just reminding you of the power that you already have. So, Josh, let's go get him. That's amazing. Congrats to all of our new members. Thank you all for choosing us, for believing in us and believing in yourself. We're so excited to work with you. We will see you at 4 p.m. Eastern on the co-working session. And if you haven't joined already, join now before we check the cutoff for those 10 templates. All right. Everybody have an awesome afternoon. Thank you all so much. See you
Bye,
soon.
everyone.